Hi. Today I'm going to talk about a movie that I like so much. This movie is Constantine. It was directed by Francis Lawrence. It is a horror thriller. The main actor and characters are Keanu Reeves and Rachel Weisz. It has made 2005. This movie is one of my favorite movies because I really like Keanu Reeves. I'm a fan. I believe that the way in which he can open portals between Earth and Hell is very creative. I love Demon Hunter movies, and I have had paranormal approaches, and I wish I could hunt them too. Well, an interesting fact is the movie has a comic. This comic is called Hellblazer from DC Comics, and the production budget was between the 70 and $100 million. Okay, so let's talk about the film. Let's talk about it. Okay. So, I'm going to talk about this interesting movie. All starts in New Mexico with the Spears of Destiny. A man take it and was hit by a car, and he has a mark on his hand, and then he goes and run. Then in the Angeles, LA, there was a girl climbing the ceiling, and then John Constantine, an exorcist, famous, appeared in the scene. He has an apprentice, and he was called by a father. The father couldn't go out the demon of the body's girl. So John Constantine start to fight with the demon, and then he punched the demon because he wants to go out. He take a mirror, and the demon go into the mirror, and then he just break out the mirror, and he see the destiny spears. Then he says that this is not good because the demon wanted to cross into the human's world. And then John Constantine goes to the doctor, and the doctor examined him, and he said that he's very ill. He has cancer, and he can't believe it because he wants to go heaven. Then John goes with Beeman because he gives him equipment to work with the exorcism, and then appear Angela. Angela is a detective. He goes to the church because he had a nightmare about Isabel. Isabel was her twin sister, but she was very ill. He had cerebral or mental. She was a mental illness girl. So she received a notice that Isabel committed suicide, but she can't believe it because Isabel was very Catholic. And then Angela asked to the Father David to make Isabel a funeral, Catholic funeral for Isabel. But Father David reject the request, the Angela's request, because if one person commits suicide, this person must go to hell. Then there is another scene. John Constantine find Angel Gabriel, and he asked her to have more time of life, but she rejected his request because he's dying for cancer, because he smokes every day 30 cigarettes a day. So then in another scene, John Constantine starts to fight with a demon made with bugs, and he insists that demons want to cross into the human's world. Then he goes to a nightclub. He speaks with Midnight, the owner of this nightclub. He wants Midnight to help him to find the balance, between demons and angels. Then Angela was investigating the Isabel's death, and then she heard, and then she heard. Okay, she heard that Isabel says the Constantine's name, and it was very interesting. So she goes to find John to his apartment, and John rejects the request, the Angela's request, and then appear a kind of demons everywhere in window, and he just decided to go with Angela to help her and to speak with her, and then he burned demons with a light. Then he decided to go to investigate if Angela is on hell or not. And the way he do it is taking a chair. He put his feet on water, and then he looks a cat, and he was helped by this cat, and he goes to heaven. And on heaven, he can see many demons. Okay, so he see Isabel, and he take the waistband there, and then Constantine goes to dinner with Angela, and he starts to talk about his childhood. When he was a child, he could see demons. Well, and this person seems like demons. And then he was so afraid of this superpower, and he decided to finish his life. So he commits suicide, and he dies for 2 minutes, and was sent to hell, and he felt torture for 2 minutes. It was so crazy, and it was so frightening. And he decided to start working as an exorcist, because he wants to win a place on heaven by sending demons to hell. So he starts talking about it, and then in another scene, father find Isabel's body, and he was tempted by a demon. He starts to drink alcohol. Then he makes mark or a kind of sign on his palm, and then he dies because he drank a lot of alcohol. He felt that he couldn't drink it, but he was drinking it. Then Angela appears in Jean, and Constantine finds this mark, and then Beeman says that it is a kind of part of mark. Angela remember how to have that kind of psychist, and she find a message, an Isabel message on the window. This message said part of the Bible. It says that Satan was named Mammon, and Mammon wants to come back to the human's world. And the way to enter to the human world is finding the spirits of destiny. And with these spirits, and with a medium, helping with a medium, he can cross to the human's world. So this is very strange, because Isabel was a medium, a very strong psychist. So Angela find these powers, he take a bath, and Constantine tries to kill her on water, and then she received these psychic powers again because she wanted to forget these paranormal powers. And when she was a little girl, she had these psychic powers, but she didn't like it. She refused them because Isabel's parents decide to send her to the hospital because of her powers, psychic powers. So Angela was very afraid to be sent to hospital like Isabel, so she refused them. Okay, then she find a kind of coin. It was from Balthasar, a demon who killed Beeman. And then John obliged to Midnight to help him by using a chair, a special chair. This special chair helps him to see the hospital, and the hospital was in the hospital was okay, in the hospital were a lot of demons because of the ceremony. And then Angela tries to kill a demon, but the demon got in her by the water. She was sent to hell, and then Charles put a cross into a tank of the hospital, and then this water became holy water to kill the demons. Then Constantine tries to pull out the demon of the Angela's body, but he couldn't alone. So Chas helped him, but he dies. Then appear Angel Gabriel. Angel Gabriel decide to help to fight against demon, but she's not with God. She's not with God. And she was going to use the spears of destiny. Then Satan arrives. Angel Gabriel became human because God just and then John Constantine commit. Okay, John Constantine helps God because he commits suicide, and then Satan came to him because he wants to take his body, his soul, to bring him to heaven, but he couldn't. Satan couldn't because John Constantine helped God because he just asked Satan to, I don't know very well this part, is he helps God and he changed his place on heaven, and he asked to Satan to send Isabel's soul to heaven by taking him to hell. Okay, and then as he helps God, God give him another chance to go and win a place on heaven. So Satan was angry and took out the lung cancer, and then the movie finished like this because he has another chance to win heaven or lost his place in heaven and go to hell. So this is the way this movie finished. And then John Constantine decided to quit to smoke, and Chas became an angel. And that's it. That's it. I hope you liked it, and see you next.